We've taught you the top fire tips. Now expand your knowledge of the elements of nature with these top water tips.
Netcasts you love from people you trust. This is Twit. Video and audio bandwidth provided by CacheFly at CACHEFLY.com.
Hello and welcome to OMGcraft, the show that'll teach you how to become a Minecraft expert in no time. I'm your host, Chad Johnson. Today we are talking about water. Water is one of only 2 liquids found in Minecraft. It has been in the game since the beginning and is found all over the world, except for in the Nether, where the only way to get water is to place it in a cauldron or manually edit it into the game. So here are 7 quick water tips. So if you find yourself in a cave battling up a waterfall, you can actually switch to a torch and place a torch where the water source block is. Bloop. And that water source block will be replaced with the torch and no longer exists. This is an easy way of getting rid of water that is very, very annoying. Next, if you find a big hole right here, you can actually take your bucket, place it against the side of a block, just like this, scoop it back up, and then fall into the waterfall. So now you keep your bucket of water, it's temporary, and you won't take any fall damage. A nice quick way of getting down very, very steep hills. This works with big ol' openings or sheer cliffs. Now, if you find yourself in a world and you need infinite water, well, it's actually quite easy. Take some buckets and a shovel. First, you're gonna make a 3x1 hole in the ground, just like this. Go ahead and grab some water and then place 1 water in each corner of the hole. The middle one will fill in, and now you can grab as much water as you want from this and it will keep filling itself in. This also works in a 2x2 configuration, just like this. If say that works aesthetically, just place it in one corner and the other corner, and now you have water forever, infinite water. Now the next tip is one of my favorites. I didn't even know about this. If you have a waterfall just like this, and you have no blocks on each of the sides. Now diagonally it doesn't matter, but you can see I have this cobblestone here. And so what this is gonna do is it's actually gonna slow me down quite a bit. So I put the carpet so that you could kind of tell how much it slows me down. And then we have another piece of cobblestone up there in the middle, right there, so you can see me slow down another time. So I'm just gonna sort of get into this water flow and then start to swim up, and you can see it's very slow. But once I move that away from that block, I speed up, I hit another block and I slow down. And once I get rid of it, I can speed back up until I hit another block. This works the same way, where falling, you will fall faster than if you are climbing up the block. I had this, when researching this episode, was completely new to me, that if all of the sides of a waterfall are empty, are clear, and this includes, they have to be clear of ladders, they have to be clear of everything, then you will travel up the waterfall faster. Very, very cool tip. Next is that water can actually work like your lawnmower. If you put down water just like this, it will actually clear up grass and flowers and anything, especially crops, if you want to get rid of them. Now water will always flow to the closest block that it can fall off of. So if I put it down right here, it's gonna flow off those edges. And there you go, works as a perfect lawnmower for your house. Finally, or actually not, we have 3 more tips for you, is TNT will not cause block damage if it is resting in water. So I put some cobblestones down there. We're gonna go ahead and activate this TNT. As long as it's resting in water, when it explodes, it will not cause damage to the blocks around it. Now this still does create player damage and entity damage, but, oh hi pig, it will not cause actual block damage. Next, ice. When you have ice and you go ahead and break it, it actually turns into water, which most people knew about. Now, something that a lot of people don't know is that if you remove blocks underneath ice, when you break the ice, the ice will actually just break away, not into water. But if there is a block below your ice block when you break it, it will turn into water, causing it to flow. So if you want to get rid of a lot of ice at once, what you do is just make sure there's no block below it, and that includes a water block, no block below it, only air, and then it will just break without creating water. So there are these 7 tips. Now, I didn't leave this one in the tips, but I guess it's worth saying that water will stop fires. If you pour water on a fire, it'll put out the fire. Only you can prevent forest fires, kids. Go out there and stay hydrated. If you have a tip that you would like to send my way or some feedback, feel free to email me at mail@omgcraft.com. If you'd like to follow my personal YouTube channel, you can do that at youtube.com/OMGchad. But make sure you subscribe to this show by heading over to twit.tv/OMGcraft. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye!